It's David Shelton with you this Friday in our 5 in 5 broadcast. I'm the broker at Century 21 Advantage, as most of you know, but if, for all of our new guests or those watching later, we just wanted to introduce myself so that you know that what I'm sharing oftentimes comes from a man who is I'm a son, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather. I'm also a broker at Century 21 Advantage in the real estate space in Sioux Falls. I represent buyers and sellers, landlords and tenants, and help people with redeveloping, redefining their property, as well as giving people strategies that are specifically designed for them, what their life goals are. We just wrapped up a deal yesterday with a guy who came to us thinking, well, I'd like to maybe fix and flip, or maybe fix a home or property, rehab it, and then rent it out. And so, which is a cool thing. A lot of people are doing that these days. It sometimes can be tough to make money because in a competitive market, that was a horn outside, in a competitive market that where people are paying maybe, if they're buying wholesale, they're paying a little bit more than their spreadsheets want them to. So we're finding people having difficulty in doing that model oftentimes. But there are other strategies that'll get you to the same place, maybe a little faster, maybe a little slower, maybe about the same time. We'd love to talk to you about those strategies. But today, it's really what I'm going to speak to you about is the journey that we just wrapped up yesterday, and we're starting a new journey with this client. But his goal was in 10 years, basically to replace his current income with rental income, the additional income that he gets over debt service, so that in 10 years he can quit doing what he's doing, or at least he'll be able to, and enjoy the fruits of his labor by ownership and having passive income from income properties. So I won't give too much of it away other than the identity of the person or the property, but just sharing with you the summary of the scenario. So he came looking for a home that he could fix up and flip and or fix up and keep and rent. And we found a property, really couldn't make the numbers work for that model. So we passed on it ultimately and began looking at other properties. And then during that time, we kind of got deeper into what he wants to accomplish. And I'm going to stop right here just for a second and let you know that when you get to that place, to when you're talking to someone who's a real estate professional, really to anyone, you want to have someone that you can confide in, no doubt. But if they're in real estate business and you're not in an agency agreement with them, an exclusive agency, where they have to keep that information confidential, and they owe you duties that are described as in the relationship disclosure. And if you'd like a copy of that relationship disclosure, or the real estate consumer guide that is prepared by the South Dakota Real Estate Commission, just let me know. I'd love to send that to you so that you can get better equipped, more knowledge about what this whole real estate agency thing really is about and how it benefits you. It doesn't take away from you. But as we talked further, we developed a strategy that would really ultimately, through that process, we discovered what his goal was. We were able to get that out, have a great conversation about it. And yesterday, as we went to a closing, we took step one toward making that goal happen. And I can't wait to, as we keep up these 5 in 5s for the next 10 years, to come back with that accomplishment. And I have a feeling that we'll get there before the 10 years is up. So wanted to invite you to have someone that you can share with your dreams, your hopes, your desires, your aspirations. Get great knowledge about the real estate space. I know that people read, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, a lot of different commentaries and books and watch things online and go to seminars and all. Come and talk to us. We could help you. I've watched a lot of late night TV in previous years about getting rich in real estate, or even being comfortable with living from real estate. And we could help you through that process and give you that reality. This is David Shelton, broker at Century 21 Advantage. This beautiful weekend, want to bring to you just wishes of great joy and happiness. We'll see you back here next week. God bless you. Bye-bye. This is David Shelton, broker at Century 21 Advantage in Sioux Falls. Be sure to join us every Friday afternoon at 1 p.m. Central Time for our 5 and 5 live broadcast. You're sure to find great information there. Be sure to invite your friends and family to our 5 and 5 live broadcast every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time.